Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 5 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, guys. Check out all my betting links in the description below. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and sign up with Novig. It's an awesome sports book available in 42 states. It's got like the most coverage of any sports book. So if you guys are in those areas, man, where you don't got much love, check out Novig. I think you guys might like it. No house, so you're going to save money on your single bets for sure and make a lot more profit that way. Use code SPPICS in the description. You'll get a deposit bonus, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Just 5 matchups today. Be wary. A lot of teams are resting players, so just keep that in mind. First matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as a 10-point home favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Cleveland coming into this matchup 63-16. The Pacers 48-31. Head-to-head, the Cavs 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. But yeah, the way this line is, I'm pretty sure they're resting Donovan Mitchell, probably Garland, probably Mobley. I'm sure they're probably resting all their starters here. There's no need for any of them to play. They got the first seed locked down. So what is there, 1 or 2 games left? Yeah, they're not playing anymore. So resting all their guys as they should. They're coming off a Bulls win. Pacers on a 5-game winning streak. They're coming off a Washington win. Pacers locked in the 4th seed. I'm not sure what more they can do. Yeah, not sure what more Pacers can do. They're 2 games behind the Knicks, and they actually do have 3 games left in the regular season. So if the Knicks go on a losing streak, they could actually pass them. They're only 2 games behind, which they could move to 3rd place if the Knicks, start losing some games here. But nonetheless, they're up by 3 on the Bucks, so they can't really go down, but they do have a chance to go to 3rd, but they're locked into the playoffs, guaranteed to a top 6 seed. The Cavs, I mean, the numbers are great for the Cavs. They are just 2-5 covering the spread. Pacers 12-1 at home. They played very good at home. Yeah, with Cavs resting everybody, and Pacers, this is a good game for them. I mean, they have incentive to play to move up potentially. So like the Pacers -10 in Moneyline at home. Next matchup, we've got the New York Knicks versus the Detroit Pistons. Pistons opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 228.5. Knicks coming into this matchup 50-29. Detroit 43-36. Head-to-head, the Knicks 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 5-4-1 covering the spread. The Knicks, they're coming off a Boston loss. We're going to see if they're resting any people today. I really don't know. Too early to say. Detroit on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Sacramento loss. Let's see. The Knicks have 3 games left in their season. They're 2 games ahead of the Pacers. They can't move up. They're 9 games out from the Celtics. But Pacers could jump them potentially. So if the Pacers go on a 3-game winning streak in their last 3, which is possible because they played the Cleveland twice, and I'm sure they're going to rest their starters those games. So I don't know. I feel like the Knicks need to win these games. I mean, again, unless they really care about 3rd or 4th seed, but I don't see why you would really want to drop down. So that makes it tough. I just have the feeling the Knicks are going to be resting people today. Just looking at this line. As far as Detroit, they're in the 6th seed. They have a chance to maybe move to 5th. This is a meaningful game for the Pistons because they don't want to be in that 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th to where they're fighting for a play-in. They're in the right spot right now. They just need to win like 1 game. If they could just win 1 game, I think they lock the 6th seed in. They have potential to win out and get the 5th seed if the Bucks lose. So yeah, the numbers are good for the Knicks. I'm just worried they're going to start resting people. Maybe they're content with where they're at in the standings. Detroit, yeah, I think just like yesterday, we saw the teams that needed to win for their seeding. They came out and showed out and won. I think we get that from Detroit here. They're in a very good spot, right on the edge. Give me Detroit -3.5 and money line at home. Just check the injury reports here. I just have a feeling Knicks might be resting people, but we'll see. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the Brooklyn Nets. Hawks opening up as a 13.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 37-42. The Nets 26-53. Head-to-head, Brooklyn 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 8-2 covering the spread. Atlanta coming off an Orlando loss. Brooklyn coming off a Pelicans win. Atlanta, 0-6 on the road against Brooklyn. They're 0-8 covering against Brooklyn. They have not been good against Brooklyn here. Brooklyn 6-0 at home against Atlanta. Just looking at the standings, I mean, Hawks, they can't really do anything. Doesn't matter. They could move up to 7, or they could lose out and move to 10. But either way, they're guaranteed a play-in spot. So there isn't really incentive for them to do anything here. And this is a big spread for a game that doesn't really mean anything. They can't lock up a top 6 seed or anything. So yeah, this is a lot of points, and they've been bad against Brooklyn here. I'll take a shot at Brooklyn plus 13.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 15.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 222. Pelicans coming into this matchup 21-58. The Bucks 46-34. Head-to-head, Milwaukee 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Pelicans on a 4-game losing streak coming off a Brooklyn loss. They just played Milwaukee 2 games ago. Bucks beat them by 4. Milwaukee on a 5-game winning streak, coming off a Minnesota win. They're playing strong. And basically the Bucks, they need to win these games. They do have a chance. They could potentially get 4th, but they don't want to lose these games because they could move to 6th. And I don't think they want to play one of these tougher teams early on. So they just go out and beat the Pelicans, keep winning. They don't want to fall down to 6th. I would say a little bit of incentive for the Bucks to play here. Shouldn't be resting anybody because they need to be winning. So give me Bucks minus 15.5 and money line at home today. Then the last matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Minnesota opening up as a 2-point road favorite with the over-under at 232. Minnesota coming into this matchup 46-33. The Grizzlies 47-32. Head-to-head, Minnesota 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, 6-4 covering the spread. Minnesota coming off a Bucks loss. Memphis, they're on a 3-game winning streak coming off a Charlotte win. And this is definitely a big game too because, let's see, you got Minnesota who's in 8th right now. Grizzlies are 1 game up on Timberwolves. So this is a massive matchup between these two. As you've seen, the Lakers, they won yesterday. Nuggets, Clippers won. So the Nuggets, Lakers, they're 3 games up. I don't think anyone's going to get to 3rd potentially. But from 4 to 8, it's just separated by a game and 2 games from the Timberwolves. But yeah, Grizzlies, it's a must win for them. It's a must win for the Timberwolves. And basically, if any of the Nuggets, Clippers, Grizzlies, Warriors, Timberwolves lose and maybe one of them wins, one of those teams will have the edge. So all these teams are rooting for each other to lose. But a head-to-head here definitely would hurt. It would hurt the Grizzlies more than it would the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have a top 8 seed locked in, but the 8th seed is just a play-in. So Timberwolves, really, this is a must-win for them. They do not want that 8th seed. They're a really good team. They don't want to miss out on the playoffs potentially by losing in a play-in game. So yeah, I think the Timberwolves get it done here. I really like Minnesota here. I think this game this is the best game of the day because you don't want to lose this game with a couple games left. With being out of 3rd, 4th place, 1 game away, you do not want to lose this game. Minnesota 6-3 against Memphis, 6-3 covering against Memphis here. Memphis 1-12 covering at home. Yeah, I like Minnesota. Been very good head-to-head, which I like. This game means a lot to both these teams, but Minnesota, man, they definitely want to get the win here. I'll take Minnesota -2 and money line on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.